How is everybody doing? All right. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Um, Spring is sprung potentially. So we'll start riding the bikes into the office over here, which is kind of nice. um, so what do we got? We'll just go through some of the names. We're going to end with some of the sectors that were better today, and we'll see what's cooking. Futures, we continue to expand on the broadening formation until we see something, some kind of spike that goes up and then comes back down. We'll be weary of that. We will keep an eye out for that, okay? That will be like when a big line goes up and then all of a sudden it comes down, you get that shooter. We will pay attention when we see that happen. But right now, pretty stout, guys. I called 7,400 on the SPX, and we're there, okay? We're there. This morning, my numbers were 74 and a quarter SPX. What did we get up today? 74.2897. All right. So continuation to the upside until something changes. All right. We'll see what it brings. All right. So there's your SPY on the day here on your 30-minute. Kind of choppy, to be honest. We had a move to the upside, and then they dropped them. I like the fact the actionable created the reversal. That's kind of nice to see, right? With the 2-1-2 back up, even though it goes shooter back down, and then they kind of fell off at the end of the day a little bit. Here we are stuck. All right, so nothing too crazy. But it's a day or upper, and it's a new high. Diamonds were real weak here in the early goings. Came down with the 3-1-1-1-1s. Couldn't decide on anything on this thing early on in the day here. All right. But never broke the low, and we did get a higher high here when we made this move up. All right, and that's what we look for is the broadening formation thing coming back down as we just talked about. All right, so there's your 30 goes up, and then it does not get a higher high after that. Looks like it might be getting one here on the overnight night right now, but that's your diamonds, and we're 3-1-2 on the day, and we're going to see what shakes out, man. All right, so futures, it's up and away. All right, we just keep cruising. All right, so today, energy. All right, energy was a good day today. Across the board, I got green everywhere on energy today. All right, so we jumped on it right away in the morning, too. We saw on the XLE coming up on the day. All right, so 2-1 in the quarter here. I don't think you can see that. I think you can. All right. And here's our month inside. All right. So actionable inside month. And this one was weak as this month too. But, we know what they went through. All right. So wait and see what happens there on our monthly. We're brand new to this month. So let's not try to rush it. Okay. 2-1 inside on the week here, setting up nice on a Monday, and then we'll see what happens. This was a pretty decent day up on XLE. Across the board, pretty good. I got a couple of names here. FANG, Fang. Fang had a nice day today. All right, that is the 2-1-2 back up on the Fanger. That thing was a nice move here, right there with the 2-1-2 daily back up. All right, so Fang, much better today. Valero, VLO had a good day today, up 2.93% on the gapper upper. All right. Valero, continuation to the upside, guys. All right, we'll see if energy can really start to open things up. And then we can maybe see if the banks start to get better. It's like the banks and the banks and the energies, they can run real good together. All right, if we could get them going. Banks are still kind of sitting back right now for now. All right, so Valero, there you are with the inside week to start the day, start the week. All right, and you got a nice hammer coming back up, looking to take that 2 up. All right, Valero, nice moving there. All right, that one's moving, cruising really good. Exxon, XOM. Sorry about that, XOM. XM was up 3.53%, up $5.11 today. Nice day up and closed on the highs. I mean, that tells you everything right there. Got the insider and trying to get the month to turn green. It's going to take 152 to 61, 152.61 to change that color. All right, so we'll see what happens there. A little better there across the board, man. I could just throw about any stock at you, and it was up today. And I just grabbed that Devon Energy and grabbed it, and that is up $2.46%, up $1.12 on the day. Pretty decent day on Devon. We look for continuation up more on the energies. I'm going home with some energies, so let's see if we get the diamonds going. That's the bigger trick right now. And then we look at XLB, which is our materials. That group was pretty solid today too. Silver had a good day. SLV, that's for sure. Gapper upper. Gold did not do that. All right, but silver, nice day upper here. Get with the look at that, taking everything here from the daily. Okay, bam, nice move there on silver. All right, on your XLB, I got LIN. Lindell up $11.24, up almost 2.4% today. Coming up with the 4 hours, got the 2 up, kind of drops back in a little bit, and looks like on overnight starting to lift up a little bit there with the inside week. Again, a lot of the months are kind of like stuck in the middle. All right, so we really will get some better clarity as time comes. All right, so we'll see what happens. But Lynn was a nice day there for that one. And then we look at Freeport McMoran FCX. Freeport McMoran, that's right, FCX. 2 up on the day, obviously, up 4.41%, up $2.72 on your Freeport McMoran copper. All right, 2 up on, takes the 2 up on a Monday. Look for expansion. All right, with a pullback coming in within the week for sure. All right, so Freeport, a little bit better there. And then the industrials were pretty decent. Cat was moving all day. It was up 3.27%. It was up $29. All right, Cat going to 1,000. I've been talking about it forever. So very much getting close now to 1,000. We don't change it. We don't want to chase anything up here. All right. So Cat up 29.34. I won't be chasing anything up here. All right. Just for the record there. John Deere. John Deere, nice 3.2 up on the overnight on the second 4 hour of the day. Look at that guy go. All right, so 3.2 up already with a beautiful day. So we look for John Deere more to the upside. All right, up $14 today on John Deere. All right, Honeywell had a good mood today too. Honeywell up $6. Up 2.81%. So we're 2-1 inside the quarter there. We're definitely got a nice hammer starting to go here on the monthly. All right. So we'll watch this one for sure because I think this one is ripe to start running potentially. Okay. We got the 2 up on the week here. All right. This could be the spot where things start to move a little bit for us because we do have a nice hammer on the monthly now. All right. So, and we're already up on a week on a Monday. So we're going to definitely keep an eye on Honeywell. That's for sure. All right. That one looks pretty decent to me. Boeing. Boeing is takes the month up again now. So with the 2-2 month. All right. Got out of this mess that it was in here, triangled it all out, 241. I don't see what stops it right now. Our next magnitude is 255.32 on the quarter if you want to get that. And 247.94 is the net. That's my number. That's where I'm in. I'm in Boeing. I've been in Boeing. So somewhere up in here sounds pretty good. I think it can even give us some more out of that though too. All right. So Boeing, decent day today. Utilities, XLU, showed up a little late to the party, and it was an inside day. So 2-1 inside day. We look for that 2-1-2 back up. I think this is the reason why we were held down all day. And we'll see what happens. We got the energies on the move. We should start seeing some of these utilities starting to move our way. A couple ones we had today. Some satellite stocks. ASTS had a great day. Up 10% today, up $7.50 on your ASTS. All right, so satellite, baby. All right, 2 up on the month here. Month looks really good on ASTS. This thing's moving. You probably should turn that green once you get up about $84 and change. All right, so ASTS, good day today on that one. VSAT had a good day too. SAT, nice up here, got the 74 and a quarter, up 4.37% and up $3 and change. All right, coming back down here a little bit after making these highs. All right, now we wait and see. I want to pull that up on a bigger, because see where we're at here with this thing now, okay? You getting where we're coming from here? So VSAT, we're going to be watching for the broadening formation. All right, this is definitely setting up broadening formation. We'll wait to see. I think there's still room in these things right now, even with the move that they are making here. I think there's still a little bit of room in that trade. All right, that whole group kind of still too, right? GSAT was inside today, didn't do anything. And then we got Planet. It keeps getting away from me. I'm stubborn. I wanted to buy it at 32. I want to buy it at 27. 41.84 to the upside. Look at this. It's got the quarter up. It's got the month up. And you got the week already taken up. Planet. It's going higher, folks. Going higher. There's going to be troubles as you start to go higher, but you're going to have to gut through it, and you got to stay in that stock if you can. Okay? If you can. All right, so PL, definitely doing well and should give us more. Oklahoma, where the winds come sweeping across the plains, up 7.75% today. This thing really turned around from $48, and it happened pretty damn fast too to the upside. A little tired here though. A little tired here. I like the week. I like the month. Looking to take that. I just think that's going to be a little bit harder work than we think to get back up to that 81.56, which is not too far away right now. All right, so Oklahoma, better. Utilities. I could talk about tech all day, but I'm not going to. Intel, just Intel. All right, beast of burden, man. Beast of burden. All right, 2 up today on the day. I'm in Intel. I'm not getting out. They're going to have to force me out at this point. All right. 2 up on the week here. But, we're going to be protecting. We're going to be protecting. We're going to be watching for those broadening formations, okay? So Intel kind of not doing nothing here right now. I think the better one was the day, the red day that actually tuned up, which was pretty good, all right? So we'll see if Intel can continue with the upside. ALAB is another one. Kind of spalled out on this 3-day, so I'm looking for that reverse back up. You get where I'm coming from? This was the move to the downside. I say we triangle this all back out up to 232.16. We'll see what happens, okay? We're looking for this to come back out and triangle out this all back up. I'm not saying that's going to be extremely difficult, all right? But our next stop would be 213, about 213.28 or so-ish. All right, so A-Lab, much better, much better. I think that we'll triangle that out if you can. Keep an eye on that one. All right, SMH, gone, solid. SMH has just been an absolute beast, man. So again, watching the broadening formations, we're looking for long wicks and right now we got buyers, man. You see that? There's all buyers in there. All right, so SMH, continuation to the upside. Circle, CRCL. This one was on our gapper list today. It was up $10. Just about $10. It was a little over 1.72%. Comes back inside. What? How did I do that? I got the wrong stock. Circle, CRCL. Okay, Circle. All right, so Circle coming back here. Beautiful outside day. Okay. I mean, just covered a lot of ground. Okay. Everything's inside. So we'll wait and see what this brings within the next couple of days. Right now, just to get out of it, it's 134. We're trading at 129 right now. So we're about $5 off to the upside. To the upside, the downside, it's all the way back down to $105. All right. So Circle, big move today. Be patient with this guy. All right. That is all I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about what group is moving. XLE, XLB, XLI. We'll see if we can get these utilities keeping going. And then obviously tech is not giving up anytime soon, but we're going to be watching for that broadening formation. It will show up, but we just don't know when the hell when. All right. So everybody have a wonderful evening and be good. Be good.